All right, let's go. Okay. So, new patch. Assist doing fine and they're doing great. So now it's time to get to a new one. I wanted to patch the 1.5 DPS tanks. Give us some boost, give us some more plus odd plays at a fair advantage. That's where we're going to get our EV, so we really need to focus on that. So let me start with, I can start with Celebrating. I can start anywhere. So we got some new moves, right? Whoa, what's going on? What path, what engine, what profile did we even build? Well, this one's beautiful because it's a predictable for each slate combined with a profile. What does that even mean? Shit, let's go. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, confidence meter 75. All right, this is the key term right here. Points MU to you. All you need to know is that's how many points that player is projected for the slate. So if he's projected over 1.7 with confidence 75, that's already a start. But an environment does boost it. So what does that mean? The famous opponent goals expected allowed over, 5v5 even strength. Look at that, 64% n equals 64. Look at this, even better when it's over 2.53. 70% n equals 53. But then we get to the crit. What gives the crit? So we've already gone over these three, right? Confidence 75. That player wants over 1.7 points for that night, going against a bad defense, a really bad defense, 2.53. Now the goalie. Yes, that is the added boost. We get an 8% increase because of the goalie. So the goalie's like the cherry on top, that layer that stacks on top of the bad defense. So we're attacking this in layers. Players involved. Players expected to get points. He's going against bad defense. That's the environment. Okay, the final layer is a bad goalie. That usually results in a hit. N equals 36. Remember, 35 trackers. So that's with the new patch. Just some really cool moves. You're going to see a lot of good plays. Look at these guys. Suzuki plus 135. Boom, has that move. Has that move. McKinnon stacked, of course. Obviously, he has all types of moves. Dude's procs is ready, 2.0. Good for him. But look at Passer stacks, right? Look at this. He even has the assist route, which is 1.5, right? I'll go over those in the table. See, there's two paths. You can do the point route, and you can do the assist routes. Assists are dirty, man. Like I say, man, they just feel everything. But look at these odds. That's the key. Like Jack Eichel, man, that's a great odds. 1.40. 69.8%, 53. That's just really good play. And don't forget, each page should have the implied total plus 140. We're looking at 41% against 69.8%. That's almost 30% value we're getting on these plays. Let's fire away, right? Let's get some money. So let's go over what everything is. You can always do confidence if you want to. The key here really isn't too much. All these confidence, as long as over 75, is good. Because those are the type of players that are going to get 1.5. So confidence going up is not as like assists where I was saying, you have the Valhalla confidence. So what's key here? Well, look. So if 1.7 is the threshold for, improving, look who the players we got. Look at these plus odds. Look at Panarin even making it, right? So that's one odds, the point odds. Okay, so now we look at the assist people odds. 1.5. So it looks like so you see Celebrini, you see Pasternak, McKinnon, and Kucherov. They making it through the assist and the points way. So they got through the two engines to even get to the finisher moves, right? So you either get there by your points predicted for the night slate, and then this is the same thing. MU means predictability for the night. So like these guys are predicted. Kucherov's 2 assists for the night. McKinnon 1.7, right? Okay. But now what's the next layer? Defense. Okay. So Pasternak has a pretty good one. He has both engines and he has a bad defense. That's looking like a really solid play today at plus 140. Celebrini, same boat. That's looking good. Kucherov's not as good, but you see McKinnon, 2.533 good. So those three are good. Kucherov, not in the same boat, but you'll get there. See if you want to play the odds. Might go power play instead, but let's stay focused. So look at a guy like Suzuki and Eichel, Jack. They're playing very bad defenses. Okay, so do any of them have the cherry on top? The goalie. Mm, so we got four. So who's the top four? Kucherov, Celebrini, Suzuki, McKinnon. So they all really seem pretty good. And it looks like Panarin's right at that borderline. So there's some good plus odd plays. There's some good, you want to have some anchors. Like these are the anchors of my SGPs, my three leggers, or maybe minus 120 is good enough for you for McKinnon, and you just want to play it because you just want to hit, right? You're just trying to get green. But all I do is come over here. I can filter 1.5 and 0.5. The patch really does just focus on 1.5. But now we have these moves with pretty good data backing them. Different engines, you're either going to be how the guy's predicted for assists, right? On a bad defense with a bad goalie, that's even better. How the person's predicted for the points for the night, even better, right? Um, just so you know, 2.2 is fine by itself as an engine to get up on here. So even all these guys, these top four, they're predictable. I'll probably have some form of them. I got to figure out how to play McKinnon if I want to tonight and see if I just go double assist. But we'll see. But the other ones, I'm fine playing plus odds whenever they're 70% right or better. That's a good 30% EV. So that's what the new patch brings in. And, I hope with the bounce with assists, I found goals, higher odds always better. I'll get the tuning shots on goals soon. But for right now, that was the patch I wanted to add today. Sharpen the blade in the forge. Vengeance is coming. Let's see what it does live tonight. Um, hope there's some combos, some bloodshed, some vengeance. Let's get that green. All right, good luck.